7. Too bad there's only 8 frames, Axons. Pitted just got 3 crystalled, rip. Or 4 crystalled. Damn. Holy shit! This is it. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. This is the second theoretical best Totodile you can get in the game. Holy shit. Now we just need the encounters and literally everything else to be nice. Whatever. Well, I like... What else do you expect? Yo, Nitrodon, man. Nice to see you. It's really nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while. By the way, Nitrodon, if it makes you feel any better at all, like if it makes you feel good at all, I don't know, I guess you've met Roosta LOL. I installed Free McBoot onto his memory card. You've gotta be kidding me, dude. This would happen when I freaking get... Whatever, I'm not resetting over encounters, not with this Totodile. But not only did I install it on his memory card, but I installed Free McBoot on like 3 people's memory cards during AGDQ this year. So if you didn't install Free McBoot for me, I wouldn't have been able to use it myself or give it to others. So thank you for doing that for me. However long ago it was now, your work has affected others now. So thank you for doing that. That's 5 encounters. I'm not gonna reset this run due to encounters, but... Okay, 5. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's a great tool. I wish I could give it to everybody. Turn me around again. say that you can do it. I know I want to do it again. Shut the door, baby. Shut the door, run. I hate Sugar Ray. I don't know why he keeps on playing Sugar Ray. I do arbitrary code execution at the end of the run when I should on. Everything, this entire run is glitchless until the very, very last part. So it's pretty much like doing like a normal glitchless run until the very end, and then I do arbitrary code execution. Okay, 5 encounters. Like, I can live with 5 encounters. I'm pretty sure my PB had 5 encounters. So, they were all on the way to Mr. Pokemon's house, but I'll take it. I can live with 5 encounters. Alright, RBM. Sleep well, dude. Speed ties for the loss. Not cool. No crit. Good shit. This is great. I'll take this run any day of the week. So yeah, do you believe me when I said my PB probably had 5 encounters? I would say so myself, Nitrodon. I really want this run to finish. Like, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure this run finishes, because I really want to finish a run. Freaking last tile. Come on, man. Go for it. SPs are amazing. SPs are, in my opinion, the best Nintendo handheld ever released for its time. Maybe... I mean, even the new 3DS, like, I think the SP is better for its time. I love the SP so much, especially the second edition. I have the first edition, but I don't really play games on the go very much. I pretty much just use it as a controller, so I don't really mind, because the only difference is it has like a true backlit screen, the newer edition. And since I'm not really playing it on the go, Jesus, these encounters are absolutely awful. But like, yeah, as you can see, like I play it with the light off instead of on just to save battery life, so I don't really need the backlit screen, but like if I ever do take it on the go, I wish I kinda had it. So. The original Game Boy. I can imagine that, like, I can understand that. Like, some people use the original Game Boy Advance. I like the SPs just because I feel like the buttons are more precise. The buttons on the original Game Boy Advance are very mushy, I guess is the best way to explain it, while on the SP they're very, very tight. And no pun intended, I like tighter things, usually on a controller, better than looser. So this should actually be... Will this be a 16 defense? Wow, man, this is such a stupid good Totodile, but such a stupid bad time. So yeah, that's why I prefer the SP, but if you like the softer buttons, like especially in a game where you're just mostly mashing, then I can understand using the original Game Boy Advance as a controller. And then the GameCube, just no. No thank you. You've got to be kidding me, dude. You have got to be kidding me. I have hit this spinner every single run I've done since yesterday. Every single time. Not for playing Game Boy Advance games, no. I think the controller itself is fine, but not for playing Game Boy Advance games, absolutely not. I hate it. I tried doing it once when I was doing Super Mario Advance, and it doesn't work. Like, maybe it would be okay for an RPG like this, but not for like a platformer like Mario. No freaking way in hell. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. That's a problem. I'm just throwing this, well, this run is being thrown away for me. At least I got the Bell Sprout. Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna take the time loss. Like I said, I'm playing this run safe. No! Stop! Stop! Jesus. I'm losing so much time on this split, it's not even funny. But yeah, in terms of Pokemon we actually fight with in battle, yes, Nitrodon, we only use Totodile and Crocodile, but we obtain, throughout the run, we will obtain the original Totodile / Crocodile. We will get a egg, which is the Togepi egg. We will get a Wooper. We will catch a Wooper, and we will obtain a Sparrow via in-game trade. I'm losing so much time on this split, it's not even, we're probably looking at like 2 minutes would be my guess at the moment. That would be my guess. Hey, yo. Listen what I say. talking, hey yo. Listen what I say. No. They're for the arbitrary code execution, Nitrodon. We actually, the only HM you have to get in this run is HM1, which is cut, and you give it to Crocodile. So, because after you get HM1, you don't do any more fights in the game that are important, really. So I just got critted. Hopefully that's not a problem, especially if I'm above 7 HP after this fight, which I should. That damage roll though. Whatever, that's fine. That is fine. No! Alright, now we just need... oh, shit. Now we just need good luck. But with this Totodile, we should be good to go. I hope. It's all gonna depend on damage rolls at this point. The sacrifice. Hey, oh. Listen what I say, oh. Got your head. Listen what I say. All I see, the less I know, the more I want to let it go. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, yep. As long as this doesn't crit, yeah, we are good to go. As long as Pidgeotto isn't, like, crit me, per usual, then we should be fine. Because my Totodile is stacked at the moment. And by the way, when I said 2 minutes of time loss, I meant 2 minutes of time loss compared to my potential time, so I'll probably lose a minute. Absolute worst encounter luck, and then I hit the spinner. Like, just awful. But this is too good of a Totodile to reset, so we're just gonna go with it. Alright, I think I might even, okay, just no crits, please. Just no crits. No crits, no misses, and we'll be just fine. Okay. Okay. That is fine with me. On to the next part of the run. So yeah, I could have saved a minute and I lost 50 seconds, so I pretty much lost a minute 50 seconds. So, and then you account of the time that I could gold, so pretty much 2 minutes lost. That was not very good. By the way, Austin, if you're still here, notice I got double gust again. So, as I was telling you, Nitrodon, we get the egg, we get a Wooper, and then we get the in-game traded Sparrow, but we also need to have seen a Bellsprout. And not only have we already seen a Bellsprout, we've seen 2, so we don't have to worry about that. But if we hadn't seen a Bellsprout, we'd also have to get a Bellsprout here on Route 32. Woopers are actually the most, in theory, the most common Pokemon you can get here, but it never seems to be that way. It's supposedly a 30% chance for a Wooper, and it never seems to be that way. As you can see. But we just need to catch a Wooper. We have one mandatory trainer we have to fight right here. I'm gonna do rage strats here instead of scratch strats. I immediately regret this decision. I immediately regret this decision. The reason, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. The reason you use Rage there is so that you could 2-round the Zubat instead of 3-rounding the Zubat. But since Rattata used Tail Whip, I didn't get enough Rage built to do Zubat in 2 shots. So not only did I lose time, but then I also lost my Bitterberry. So that was just kind of really bad. Hi, TWM. How are you? Hope you're enjoying your kawaii as fuck day. Or feeling, I should say. Alright, if this is a Wooper, I'm probably gonna turn around. This is a tough decision. I think I'm gonna turn around. Good to hear. Alright, so I'm actually going to turn around and go back this way. So I only have to run through this one patch of grass and not have to run through any more patches of grass, so now I don't have to worry about getting encounters, and I almost ran into that trainer. That would have been bad. So now we just have this easiest spinner in the run, and then this NPC, and then an avoidable trainer. And then we have to go into spinner hell. So we have a spinner, a mandatory trainer, a spinner, a mandatory trainer, and then a spinner. Here we go. That was very close. That was very, very, very close. But we made it. That was good damage. Yeah, Nitrodon, unfortunately, if you miss that spinner, which is obviously going to be faster, you have to use Rage on Geodude, which is, since it's a normal type versus what's Geodude, Rock or Ground? I'm pretty sure Geodude's Rock, obviously. You have to use Rage, but if you get into that spinner fight, you get Water Gun, because as you'll see, I'll learn Water Gun at level 13, so if you get hit by that spinner, you can use Water Gun on this fight, but since we missed the spinner, which is obviously, remember, a good thing, you have to use Rage. So, it's a slower fight, but faster overall. Alright, so now we have another spinner, we're gonna pick up an X attack, and then we have a mandatory trainer. Damn it. That sucks. Now we have to worry about poison. Well, unless these one-shot. Does water gun... I haven't ran into this spinner since I've started running the game again. I don't know. I guess poison can be a problem, but these are all two shots, so they're only going to get one shot apiece. It's two coughings. Hi, Terrasport. How are you? Okay, no poison. That's good. Poison would be poison would be run over. So, whatever. It would have been nice to make up some time here because I had a really bad split beforehand, and this is now my third random encounter, which is also kinda high. But as long as I don't get burned, we're fine. Or critted. We have to fight a single Vulpix, and then of course I need to not hit the spinner. I'll actually survive, I think, if I hit the spinner, but I'm really trying to avoid as much time loss as I can right now. Because as you can see, I'm not going to be ahead after this. I'm really lucky to even save time at this point. No burn, please. Thank you. Yeah, Nitrodon, we're gonna buy a lot of, I'm sure you remember X items, like X special, X attack. We're gonna buy a bunch of those later, and if your mom is saving your money, you won't have enough money to get all of that, so you need to make sure that she doesn't save your money. And that was the last spinner for a little bit. Right. Like, let's put it this way, the other day, I didn't hit any spinners at all. And after I bought all my X items, I had 14 money left. So, it's pretty tight. You get Mud Slap from defeating Faulkner, the first gym leader, so if you don't have enough money, you can sell Mud Slap, but that obviously costs time, so you don't want to have to do that. That feel when Pitted doesn't get a sub 27 Dusty. I suppose sub 27 Dustia still isn't like the norm yet, though. Quick attack. Quick attack. Enough with that shit. Okay. If I don't get confused or poisoned, 26 HP is enough here, so let's go for it. No supersonic. Good. Good, 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 good. As long as this kills. This is gonna be a damage roll. Yeah. That's fine. I'll take a 3-hit over a supersonic. I'll take a 3-hit over a supersonic. Now we just need no poison. Poison isn't as bad as supersonic, but it's still bad. Supersonic confuses you, and I'm sure you know what confuse does. Since you knew what a crocodile was, I'm assuming you played Pokemon, so... Supersonic confuses you, and that's obviously not good. We get a bitter berry in the beginning of the game, and if you have that equipped and you get confused, it takes away confusion, but I've already been confused once during this run, so I would actually be confused instead of it going away. But sometimes you can go the whole run without getting confused, so then you just have a bitter berry that you'd never end up using. Yeah, okay, so then I'm sure you know what confuses then. Yeah. Unfortunately, this trainer has 2 Zubats, and they're both 2 shots. 3 shots with a bad Totodile or a miss, so I have 2 chances to get confused here. And then after this trainer, we only have 1 more fight in the entire run where we can get confused, so it's not so bad. So yeah, 1 Zubat down, 1 to go. For this fight, anyway. Alright, we need to get lucky. Come on. Good shit. Good shit. Alright. Really, all we have to worry about with this fight is poison. And poison just costs time. Because we have to cure it pretty much. Good start. Nice crit. Well, useless crit. Alright, so if I get poisoned here, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We get fully healed after this fight, so it doesn't matter if he gets poisoned on that turn. In fact, I had such high HP during that fight, I probably wouldn't have even cured poison, even if I did get poisoned earlier in the fight, so... no big deal. And we'll be coming out of here in the green. Alright. Last fight in the game where we can get confused. Well, there's 2 more, but the last fight where you can get confused, it doesn't really matter that much, but I guess it supposedly could. That's how I feel about, like, Final Fantasy speedruns when I first learned them. Like, I always want to grab all the items. No poison. Good. Okay, so this ladybug can cause confusion with Supersonic, and we have no Bitter Berry, so he gets 1 chance, assuming that we don't miss. Good shit. And we got the miss anyway. Alright. So pretty much it's just 1 spinner and the rival fight, and if we get past that, it's all up to me pretty much. Pretty much all up to me. There's a very small chance that I can do everything perfectly and still have it go to shit, so... we just gotta believe. I hate the spinner coming up though, like, oh my gosh, I hate this spinner. I might still actually out, no. Okay. I didn't know if you could still outspeed that Caterpie even with the 10 base speed. Damn it. Nice useless crit. Okay, so the only penalty I'm gonna get for that poison is having to take it off in this menu right here, but at least I didn't take damage from it. Alright. Alright, Benny. Don't be mean. Yes! He twitched! He freaking twitched for 1 frame! I saw that! I freaking saw that, Benny! Not today, you son of a bitch. Not today. He tried. He freaking looked left for 1 frame. I saw him. That son of a bitch. He tried. No poison. Good. Okay. Please, the rival fight, man. The rival fight has gotta go good. Like, please. And then, if I could not die here, that'd be great. Unless I just get a crit. That was not a useless crit. Oh, okay. One more fight. One more fight. I made it to Rival 2 today once, and that's as far as I've gotten today. Please. Alright. Alright, get your Kevin Turtle spam ready, let's go. Get your Kevin Turtles going, man. We need the power of Kevin Turtle for this fight, man. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a Ghastly. Ghastly can inflict paralysis with Lick, but we have a paralysis cure berry on. But more importantly, Ghastly can inflict sleep, which is not good. So we're hoping for a 2-turn fight. I will outspeed Ghastly, so he just gets 1 chance to attack as long as it's not Hypnosis. It's Hypnosis. Okay, well, we're not out of it, we're just losing a little bit of time. Now he's just gonna do Lick. Lick is a very, very weak attack, but it can inflict paralysis, but since we're asleep, we can't get paralyzed, so... We need more Kevin Turtle spam. I believe in Gen 2 you can stay asleep between 3 and 5 turns. Okay. Bayleaf. Bayleaf knows Reflects, which decreases regular attack damage, and Razor Leaf, which has a 12.5% chance of critting, which happens a lot. Let's go. Poison powder. Okay, good. That's the best possible outcome right now. Keep doing poison powder and keep having... Let's go! Come on! One more! Yes! Okay. 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 Just no confuse on Zubat and we're in the clear, man. Let's go. Useless crit. Alright, we did it. We did it. Alright, it's all up to me now. I'm gonna be taking my sweet ass time on this arbitrary COVID execution. You better fucking believe that. I'm finishing this freaking run and I might even save before the ace. I might even save before the ace. Okay. We get to relax for a little bit now. Don't forget the D, right? That Razor Leaf miss was so clutch. I'm listening to Stairway to Heaven right now, so all this shit sounds like so epic because the song picked up right as like I was getting into that fight. Yo, what's up, Exalatine? How are you doing, man? Trying to finish a run, dude. We had a really sick rival fight. I got bad luck at the beginning, but got great luck at the end, so... Oh, right. I should probably menu that in, shouldn't I? OP. Alright. So I have a level 19 Croconaw, which means I need to buy 16x specials instead of 13 if I had a level 20 Croconaw. I don't really know if one's faster than the other, and there's not really much you can do to control it other than get hit by spinners, so I suppose it is technically faster to have a level 19 one instead of a level 20, even though you have to use 3 extra X items. Oh, come on. Yeah, you use Fairy Cutter for one fight, but it's totally worth it. Because everything else is awful against Bayleaf. Scratch does nothing. Leer is just lowering defense. Rage is probably your best bet, but you're not trying to take damage that long because Razor Leaf does like half your health. And then Water Gun is not effective against a grass type, so Fury Cutter is the best option there. Alright, just don't mess up your movement here. Okay. Bayleaf is a grass type, Croconaw is a water type, and Water Gun is also a water type. Well, yeah, grass and bug, I guess, I think. Okay, let's see if I have enough. That's special. Okay, I got enough. Oh, Fury Cutter, yes. Fury Cutter is a bug type. Which I guess is super effective on grass, isn't it? There you go. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, so now we go get our Sparrow, our Kenya. And we're gonna lose time on this split because of that Ghastly being mean, but at least we'll still be ahead. What happened to chat? The power of Kevin Turtle saved the run is what happened to chat. Alright, so this is the last fight in the entire run. It's gonna be very, Interesting. Kappa. It is a big fish in the background. Yeah, I won't spoil it for you, I promise. I just hope it works, because it's a very, very finicky thing that I'm gonna be doing. It is very, very, very finicky and very precise. So I can't mess anything up, so I'm gonna be very concentrated to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Pitted is on fire main, and it seems to be going okay. Maybe not now. And luckily, since I didn't get hit really much at all during the rival fight, I didn't have to heal for this fight. Alright. So, the reason I just used 16x specials is to raise my, what is it called? My attraction factor for my Pokemon. Or your friendship level or whatever it's called. Because once your friendship level for your main Pokemon is at a certain point, an NPC in the game will give you a TM, which we need for the arbitrary code execution. And finally, we will be grabbing a coin case, which is what will allow us to do the ace. So now that we have a coin case, we go into our menu and use the escape route that we purchased earlier in the run. And finally, before we do the ace, we go pick up the TM, which is return. Don't get in my way, thank you. You tried. Coin cash. Alright, I really want to finish this run, man. Let's go. Okay, guys, wish me luck. This is serious time. Oops, I just went to the wrong floor. It ignored my down input. Oh, you're a Darbian sub. Very nice, Shooter. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I'm trying to decide if I want to save or not. 9E. I just want to make sure that one was right. Okay. Alright, last box. Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna save just in case, because I really want to finish your run. Alright, I'm gonna save. Alright. I guess if the game crashes, it still counts. GG though. Ugh. I don't know if it counts or not, but I'm happy with that. Here's what we'll do. Let's see if we can get the game not to crash. Still crashes. Okay. Okay, see you, Dave. What? Okay. That was weird. Okay, so all three scenarios crash the game. So now the final thing we will check is to see if all my box names are right. Otherwise, it might just be a bad Kenya. That's what you call a bad Kenya. Sometimes you can just do everything right and it just still doesn't work. So yeah, let's check the box names now. I don't think you can see the full box names, so if I can't, then I'll just go back to the VOD. Alright, let's see here. AAA, lowercase p, dashed E, capital D 95, dashed V, comma, dashed V, dashed EE, 72, dashed L, dashed V, up sign, dashed E, comma, 2P, dashed E, up sign, 2, dashed V, 9, dashed E, 22, dashed V, 8, EE, 4, dashed V, dashed T, dashed L, dash V, dash EEE, 4, regular P, dash L, dash E, 4, dash E. Okay, so yep, I did all the box names right. So, the credits not rolling is probably because of a bad Kenya. I don't know if that run counts or not. But that was my goal. I at least wanted to get to this point, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Maybe it says it on the rules for the leaderboard. If it says anything about it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about crashing. It says once the last text box is cleared. It doesn't say anything about after it, so I'd say that's a legit run. So, hey, PB! 22nd on the leaderboards? That's not bad. I guess. I guess that is kind of bad. Do be reminded that I am using a outdated route. This is not the fastest route for this run. This is the route that I learned when I learned the game, so... I am happy with this for today. I'm definitely gonna do some more, I think. I don't have time to do any more today, because I have to be at work in 45 minutes. I could do some Super Mario Advance. I'm not sure if I want to do that, though. It takes a lot of concentration to run Super Mario Advance. So yeah, I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so I think I'll just call it a stream, and hopefully this run gets accepted on the leaderboards. But I did everything right, so if it doesn't, it's just because I got a bad Kenya, and there's nothing you can do about that. Land Before Time!